You're the director of your life. Really see and feel yourself having an experience that can only happen after your big goal life is manifested. It's in your physical world, and you're experiencing this, and you're feeling it. Having an experience, and this violet energy is around, building your confidence, building your awareness.
Okay.
Really lock that.
Let's go here. Okay. All right, good morning and welcome. Thanks for joining. It's going to be a very special day today. I got a couple good points to share. So here we go. Let's start with thinking about the mind, thinking about your goal, thinking of what would be like that thing that you really want to achieve, that thing that you've been thinking about, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night or keeping you up late and you're working at it. What if it's real? What if it's here? What if it's here today? What would you do? You wake up and it's here waiting for you. What would you do? Like the wish fulfilled. That's how I want you to feel as we hear these next few 6 minutes of this gratitude exercise. And you just have to listen and follow the words. Just follow the word. Your mind's going to drift. It's going to play games on you. Just come back and listen to the words. Okay, so here we go.
Close your eyes for a second and take a deep breath. And I want you to just visualize this violet light and energy that's coming in through the top of your head. And streamers, I want you to be doing this too. Close your eyes and just see this beautiful violet light and energy coming in. It's your power that's flowing into you. I want you to just deeply relax. Just let your hands drop. Relax your feet and your legs. Take a big breath through your diaphragm. Take another breath. I want you to just imagine this violet energy and it's flowing in. And picture yourself, you're just on this river. It's a soft flowing river. You're floating in a little boat and it's just flowing. It's a river of timelessness. There's no time and space. You just feel this beautiful energy flowing to and through you. And understand that within you is so much power. And it's so marvelous. And it's all for your greater good. And it's all directed by your thought. And you are behind your thought. I want you to see yourself and you're talking to somebody. And they're looking at you and their eyes are bright. And they're just looking at you. They're so happy to just be with you and talk with you. And you're making them feel so good about themselves. They feel like they're better off because of you and the impact that you've had on them and how you've made them think of them. And this violet energy is just flowing to and through you. I want you to feel it coming in through your head. Really feel it just softly swirling around, and it's a cleansing energy. Any chaotic ideas, any confusion, any fear is just flowing right out with that violet light, which is coming to and through you. And it just disappears when it flows through you. And it flows down into your neck and into your chest. And you feel so calm. And you get this feeling of certainty that you're on the right path, confidence that you're becoming aware of everything you need to become aware of to live the life that you want to live. And as it's flowing through your body, just feel it go down one arm and the other, and it goes through your fingertips, and then it comes right back through your head, and it's circulating, continually circulating and cleansing and leaving you feel beautiful and calm and confident, and understanding that this marvelous inner world is your world, and that you can do whatever you want. It's not just going to work for somebody else. It's working for you right here, right now. You choose your experience, and it's flowing down through your torso into your lower body, and you just really have an understanding of what a great person you are, how kind you are, how generous you are, how you're always outward thinking. How can I make a difference? How can I help somebody? How can I raise my awareness and translate it for someone else to help them? And just see yourself right now. You're the director of your life. Really see and feel yourself having an experience that can only happen after your big goal is manifested. It's in your physical world, and you're experiencing this and you're feeling it. And this violet energy is swirling around, building your confidence, building your awareness. Really lock that in and feel immense gratitude that you have an awareness that only a very, very small percent of people in the world have. And you have faith in this power within you. And you know no matter what, you can direct it. Always bring it back to this place. I want you to just take a deep breath and lock that feeling in. And just think gratitude. In every cell of your being, gratitude. A deep, deep appreciation for where you are, right here and right now. There's a marvelous inner world. It exists within you, and it allows you to do, to attain, and to achieve anything you want within the bounds or limits of nature. You decide what that is for you. Now I want you to come back, open your eyes, lock that in, really lock it in, keep it with you all day. Open your eyes.
So I want you to lock that in. I want you to think, right? When I'm imagining the goal, and when Sandy's talking, I'm seeing the image with clarity. And the more I do this, the more I see the goal. The more I'm believing it's real, because you have to see it with the wish fulfilled. It has to become the thing. It has to feel good. I hope it feels good. I hope your goal is making you feel good. I hope your goal is expanding you, and you have to build the belief on it. And that's why we're doing this with the power of repetition. So the more we do this, the more I ask you to visualize it, And imagine you're squeezing it into your subconscious. You're just pushing it in. You're getting it over and over and over and over until you're obsessed with it. And yeah, some people are going to think you're mental. Some people don't even understand what the heck we're doing. But you know what? So what? It's not about the people, it's about you. And if you heard, you're one of the few percentages that are able to do this, that are thinking about this, that are wanting to expand ourselves in this way. So if you haven't written your goal, now would be a good time because you're in this beautiful space. So write your goal. And it doesn't matter if you don't have one yet, just write one, whatever comes to your mind that you really, really want. And send love to 3 people that are bothering you today. Like, think of who's been bothering you, who's been a pain in the butt, who's been on your case, your mother-in-law, your sister, your brother, your ex-boyfriend. I don't know. Send them love. Don't send them bad things. Send them love. 3 people every day. Send them love. Okay. So I have a very special lesson plan for you today. And it has to do with getting together and learning about the power of the mastermind and learning about how much we can do together as a group, how much you can start doing together as a group in the space that I'm making available for all of you. But I'm inviting you, and you have to step into this abyss, into this unknown place. Like, this is unlike anything you've ever done. This is not a typical thing. This is very creative. We're going to use a creative process to help you grow your business, your mind, and your calmness. So I'm going to start with this wonderful prayer that a good friend of mine, Fatima, shared with me. And we call it the 6 a.m. Success Club prayer. We've done it before with a few of the clients, but I was reading it yesterday. I'm like, I haven't shared it with some of the new people. So here's how it goes. Today, more than ever, I find myself in the hands of God. This is what I've wanted all my life, from my youth, to serve, to contribute, and to make a difference. Okay, I'm going to frame the prayer. That's you in there, okay? Each one of you is on a mission. Each one of you is on a way to make a difference in the world, in your business, in your service, in your family, whatever it is. So that's you, right? Today, I enter into the consciousness of abundance and plenty. I know that everything I do will prosper. I know that every demand I make upon the universe will be honored. What I want wants me to. What I desire is moving toward me. Today, I expect success in everything I do. Today and every day, I show up for myself with unconditional love. I show up for all the people whom I'm called to serve. Today is a very important day, as someone's life will be touched because I showed up for them. I'm happy to challenge myself this way, give up something I prefer in exchange for something else more magnificent and meaningful than my comfort. This is how leaders are made, and I am one great leader. The world needs me more than any time, and I choose to do this for the world. So help me God. Amen. It's a beautiful prayer. We did this for a while with this beautiful lady from Toronto. I just thought it's a beautiful prayer to put yourself in a position of power, like the I am, right? I am is huge. The more you study being and consciousness, you really have to get into the I am principles because it is magnificent. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on the screen if you want to take a snapshot of it, or that's all good. And again, it's not from me. A friend of mine did it. She's an amazing woman, by the way. Very, very cool. All right. So like I said, it's going to be a very special lesson. I'm sharing with you some of the breakthroughs that I've gone through, my own personal experience to get where I am today. And I hope this would resonate with you. And today I'm going to focus on the desire and on the mastermind idea, Napoleon Hill style, Andrew Carnegie style, Bob Proctor style, the way to develop your business, develop yourself. Okay. And I gotta tell you, we gotta learn to demand from this universe a whole lot more, because whatever you desire is gonna move towards you. Now, if you're not worthy of it, if you feel that who the hell am I to get this, then why did the idea come to you? And why does it keep coming anyways? So you are worthy of this thing that you want. So this is a breakthrough that I realized almost 2 years after studying this material with one of the world's #1 mentor in the world at the time. He's passed away now. So you don't have to spend that kind of time. And that's why I'd share with you what I accomplished, what I figured out, so that you can figure out your thing. What I desire is moving toward me. And what I desire, I'm worthy of. Now, if you're doubting yourself on what you want, drop the idea. Because why would universe, why would God, why would spirit give you the idea anyways? Now, he gives you the idea, but are you willing to do what it takes? You are able. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you going to expect the success the way you want it? Or are you going to continue your old way, the way you are programmed? But I want to tell you, it's not your fault that you've been trying and you're struggling and it's not working. It's not your fault. It is your responsibility as we raise your awareness to do something about it, but it's not your fault. The programming, the parenting, the environment, the school system that we're in, the way it is, does not give us this opportunity to learn about the mind and how it works. But as you are reaching and you're going to a different frequency in your mind and vibration, you are becoming aware. It becomes your responsibility to show up for the people who you're called to serve, whatever it is your mission. You could be saving kids in Africa. You could be feeding the hungry in Cincinnati. You could be saving kids from being stranded because your company moves trucks and stuff. I don't know. You have your own mission. Look at it. You're serving. Yeah, you are going to get paid for it. So the second breakthrough, yesterday I mentioned the breakthrough of the magic word maybe 2 days ago. Today I want to talk about the breakthrough of injecting enthusiasm on what I'm doing. And that helped me a lot in my sales and in my income, because I started to get excited about what I'm doing. Inject enthusiasm into your life. Like, you have to wake up and be excited. And therefore, my sales started to move. But how do you become this positive? Well, the magic word, the attitude, the positive. You should see that lesson. The selling everyone on the idea that what you have is good, that what you have is worthy of attention, that what you have is valuable, and you are becoming the best at what you're doing. See, the law of compensation said the need for what you do. That's #1. You got to have a product with the need for what you do. The second thing is, how good are you doing it? And the third, are you indispensable? No, nobody's indispensable. We can all come and go, and the world will continues. We've left companies and went to companies, and they continue, right? So don't worry about #3. The need for what you do. If you're selling homes, if you're building homes, if you're fixing cars, that's always been here and will always be here. So your job is to inject enthusiasm and become the best at what you're doing every day. Today, I'm going to do the best session I could ever do, better than yesterday. But that's all I got to do. I just got to get better. And this is the law of compensation. But as you got to do this, as I start to do this is the breakthrough, the single idea that raised my sales, that raised my investment value, right? When the paradigm kicks back, and the paradigm is your older behavior, is the way you used to make the money, the way you used to be doing things, right? It kicks back in because it's taking you back. It's like a rubber band, and I stretch the rubber band because I'm going places, but then it goes back. The rubber band goes back. And that's your old paradigm. That's your old self, not the new you. That's not the new Elizabeth. That's not the new Ruth. That's not the new Christy, right? That's not the new. No, the old self is pulling you back because it wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you where you're at, stuck. Your job is to look forward and keep growing. Don't be scared and leap. It's not games. This is not a game. This is not for just for fun. This is for growth, right? Goals are for us to grow. We learned that in lesson 1 in Thinking into Results. You probably have read it, but the goals are for us to grow and expand. And as you expand, you will earn more money. You will raise your value. You will be paid more at work. You will show up at a much different vibrancy. Let's put it that way. So start playing with this idea and think of a quantum leap. Think of a big jump. Like, you get serious about it. Like, start saying, I'm going to become the boss of this company. I'm going to become the best in sales. I'm going to become better than my husband. He's not going to be the one that's earning all this money. I'm going to earn more than him. So what that he thinks this of me and that of me? So what that my parents don't believe that I can become the man or the woman who I want to become? Start standing up for yourself and start demanding a lot from your mind, from the subconscious that you have. You already have it. So this is the connection. This is the breakthrough, right? If you're desiring it, that means it wants you to have it, but are you up for it? Are you feeling worthy of it? Are you willing to change your self-image to meet it so that it comes closer to you? Or are you just you're just wishing and hoping? Because 95% of the people are wishing and hoping. But the fact that you're here, I know you're not. You're a little more serious. You're willing to do the work. So you're able and you're willing to do the work. So start demanding from your subconscious what you want. Start demanding from it everything you want, and listen to what it tells you. Listen to the emotion. Listen to the feeling when you talk to it. What's it telling you to do? That's why we study like this. We study elite level mentorship and accountability. And when you study and you ask, you're going to get ideas. I shared with the client on Monday the $25,000 idea. Now, if they follow it, their business is going to increase. They're going to become more disciplined, and they're going to start falling in love with what they're doing. And it's going to be much easier to work instead of chaotic work. Become in control. Nobody else is. You're in control. I hear people talking about them. I don't have time. I'm so busy. What do you mean so busy? Who's in charge? What are you doing that's not serving you? Get rid of it. What's in your house that's not serving? Get rid of it. The universe likes order. So you are in charge. So you have to step up. Expecting abundance and moving in this direction, we're going to demand more of you. You're going to demand more of you. But you don't have to do it all at one time. You just start. You just start moving. As long as you endeavor in this direction, things will change. And hold the image. This exercise of meditation, visualization, I'm not proponent with like 2-3 hours of meditation. Some people are doing that. We're not monks. We have work to do. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can't do that. So I just do a few minutes a day like that, like what you said. So that's that. All right. So that's the second part of the lesson today. The third part of the lesson. And if you have any questions, by the way, put them in the chat. And as we go along, I'll answer them as best as I can. And you're welcome to share in the chat who you are, what you do, what's your service, and how my clients will connect with you and share with you what they do this way, because we're going to be talking about masterminding. We're going to be talking about masterminding. You're not going to do by yourself. So you need to share your information if you want to be loved on and shared and grow. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about masterminding next. Okay, so what are we masterminding? Well, we're masterminding we're masterminding ideas. You got to start masterminding every business that you want to get into. Masterminding was another breakthrough for me because it really changed the course. It changed how I think of things. It changed how I do things. It changed the speed. And it's a tool to achieve a quantum leap. Okay, it's a tool to achieve a quantum leap. I don't want just a little bit of results. I want a lot of results, like a lot, big results. I gotta find the page and share the screen so you see it. So Bear with me here for a second. And here we go. That's not it. Okay, so why mastermind? So you see, when Andrew Carnegie taught Napoleon Hill how to do this, that was the way to achieve a quantum leap. Now, many, they want a mastermind, they'll join networking events, but they don't cut it. They don't make the cut. They don't show up enough. They don't network enough. They don't persist. And life happens. Now, your life was always going to happen, but you have to start showing up to help others. You have to show up to give. And it's like willingly give and graciously receive. Can you willingly give and graciously receive? I bet you can. But are you willing to do it? Are you willing to do what you've never done before? See, the mind group is more than one person. So it's you and somebody else. It could be you and me. It could be you and somebody here in this group that you connect with if you choose to. And you start talking business, but you got to come in with a good heart. You got to come in with, I'm not to take, you come in to give. That's the key, right? And you have to be in a positive harmony. And now some people you're not going to get along with just the way it is. Just naturally, we have this thing. It's okay. These are not the people for you. They are not your mastermind people, but there are many that you can. So Napoleon Hill talked about it quite a bit, and many don't do it and don't use this power that's available to you. It's a magnificent power. I love it now because I use it to mastermind my businesses. I use it for my investment mastermind. I use it for my uh, networking groups that we meet 3 different times during the week. And then these are people that you start getting to know, you start counting on. They're like your buddies. They're like your people that are intimate. Like, I want to share with you something. You will share better with people that you mastermind with than you'd share with your husband or your boyfriend or with your family. You ever notice that? Like sometimes you'll share more with your friend than you share with somebody immediate. It's because you don't want to, you can't lie, right? We lie a lot to ourselves. And one of the things that you have to get out of is what Napoleon Hill called it, the hypnotic rhythm. You wake up and you're doing the thing. You wake up and you're doing the thing. And you're on this daily basis of cycle and you're doing it. But you need to do things in a different way. You have to pursue your dreams. Right? I believe we are struggling to achieve our goals because we're not masterminding with the right people. I know. And if you're honest with yourself, if I ask you this question, if you mastermind with somebody better than you, would your result get better or not? And I mean, I can ask you to put it in the chat, and I'm sure you're going to say, yeah, of course. Of course, Kamal. Okay. Well, why are you not doing it? Now, you might be saying, oh, it's cost money, this and that. It's costing you money anyways. Many of the masterminds are free. On 2 of them, I'm there for free because I go in it to serve. Some of them I have paid masterminds, but there are free ones, but you have to pick and choose the free ones because if you go in a mastermind with a lower quality talks, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. I believe we are struggling in our businesses because we're not masterminding. I believe small businesses like us, some of us service providers, we struggle because we don't mastermind with the right people. You start masterminding with the right people, your business will grow because the ideas have to transfer. It's a must. It's the law. It's not my law. I just have to work within the law. That's my job. I want to work as many of the laws as I can. So Napoleon Hill and Andrew Carnegie in Think and Grow Rich said, masterminding is the key. It's one of the elements to give you a quantum leap. And yeah, absolutely, Liz, we have to mastermind. That's the easiest way to get expertise into your business, a different person that cares about you. And then in due time, you'll start doing business together. You start going on events together. You start have somebody that's supporting you along the way, cheering you on. But for you to do that, And for me to do that, because I'm with you too, I'm the same. Like I'm not different than you, okay? I'm the same. We have to start being honest with ourselves. A lot of times we're not honest with ourselves. The greatest tool that you have is honesty. And you have to start sharing with other people. What are you up to? You can hide all you want. You can stay at home all you want. But for some reason, when you start masterminding, when you're in a group, you stop lying. You start being honest. You start sharing the truth because the truth will set you free. See, we lie to ourselves all the time, but we wouldn't even know that we're doing it. You probably look at all the things that you didn't do this week, and if you ask yourself, why didn't I do it? You come up with all kind of excuses, lies. You're just not taking responsibility. And this is not to give yourself a hard time. This is more like, okay, am I serious about this? Is this goal really what I want? Is today my day that I'm going to start showing up in a different way? Think about it. Think about your goal. What is your goal? I don't know. $3 million, $100,000 car, a nice fancy Porsche, or a nice fancy big Cadillac SUV that's freaking 150 grand probably now. I don't know. Think about it. How badly do you want it? Really, how badly do you want it? Are you obsessed with this vision? Well, why don't you mastermind with your business partners how you can double your income, double your business so you can earn the money to get this thing? You don't do it because we lie to our, we say we're going to do it and we don't. We are busy with stuff. So we need someone to help us. We need somebody to guide us to move forward. That's the idea. You're the hero. I'm the guide. Now, you can go get all the books you want and read all you want, and it's going to take you a little bit longer, but it's doable. But it's so much easier with a guide. That's why there's mentors. That's why there's coaches. That's why there's experience transfer, and there's a way to help you connect with source. Right? You have to connect with the power within you. Like you have magnificent power. What you've done, what you've been through, uh, what you're up against, and you've survived it, and you're here. Guess what? You've got what it takes. Now we have to let it shine. Can we let your power shine in a specific way? Wallace said, you don't get rich by doing things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. Because some of you, as I meet hundreds of you, they say, I've been working hard. I've been trying. I said, are you trying or are you doing it? Are you going on the sales call with full heart, or are you just kind of showing up, hoping to get away with something? I want you to stop hiding. I want you to stop lying to yourself. I want you to stop uh, allowing all these stories that you've got to hold you back. And all what you need is within you. Everything is there. We are an extension of spirit. We have it, but it's kind of buried. It's like you're in this dungeon. We're in this cave. And we only need two people to mastermind. So there's a few of us here today. If you put your stuff in the chat and make the phone call, say, hey, hello, don't call with expectation. Don't call to make the sale. Don't call. No, see if you can be of service to each other. See if you can bring them to your community. See if you can do something like give before you get. Willingly give, graciously receive. And I gotta tell you, if today is the day for you, and you tell yourself from here on, Kamal, I'm going to be honest to myself, you've learned a big lesson. Other than the 3-4 points that I've already mentioned, and other than the lesson that's coming up on this from the man himself, Bob Proctor. This is what people pay tens of thousands of dollars to watch and study with me. It takes honesty. It takes being in a group. It takes a desire, a burning desire. That your desire should get you in sweat. You should be like in heat. You should be feeling the thing that you want so much that you'll be on the frequency that's gonna attract it to your life, towards you. People will show up to help you. Larissa was on a mission during Christmas, doing all kinds of things, raising money, and it's working for her. It's working for me. It's working for a lot of other people. But the key is, are you willing to let go of the fear? Are you willing to let go of the past? Are you willing to let go of this 12-wheel truck that's holding you back and build the new life that you want to build? Or are you wanting to stay in the story because you like telling your old miserable story? Oh, I don't know about you. I want a new story. I want a new chapter. Every day is a new chapter. So I'm glad to see some things in the chat. You guys are sharing with the other. That's awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And we're recording this lesson, obviously. So this next lesson, I've done it many times with CEOs and VPs and executives to help them mastermind with their teams to learn what it takes to grow a goal. And that's what I used in the 2 previous companies. So don't take it lightly. It's recorded and will be available for the clients, obviously, for a long time, as long as your clients. And for those who are visitors, it's going to be here. Pay attention. Listen to what Bob is talking about. This one lesson can be the turning point for you if you choose to. If you put the guards down and allow the information to work on you. Here we go. So get a cup of coffee, tea, beverage, whatever it is you drink in the morning. I'm having tea here, green tea. So.
Hello, this is Sandy Gallagher. Welcome back to Lesson 12 of Thinking into Results. Here we are on our last and final lesson in this amazing process of thinking into results. But you know, it's really just the beginning. You heard Bob talk about Napoleon Hill, the master teacher of human potential and the author of Think and Grow Rich, which is one of the best-selling business books ever. He possibly influenced more people into success than any other person in history. His 24 years of researching the most successful business leaders led him to the belief that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed. That's what we'll discover today, how to take what you've learned and magnify it dramatically by creating a mastermind group, which is a group of like-minded people whose purpose is to achieve successful results. This lesson has had a huge impact on my life. Masterminding, you know, it's hard for some, easy for others. But for me, it was kind of hard because I had to let go of some ideas, like I have to have all the answers, or I can't be wrong, or they'll think I don't know enough, or even that they'll compete with me. You know those thoughts. But in a mastermind group, each participant thinks about giving, not getting. I now mastermind on virtually everything, and it's made a quantum leap in the results that I get. Great success is achieved as a result of great teamwork. Here's Bob to...
I just want you to know that this lady, she was dealing with bank mergers before she joined Bob, right? $100 billion worth of transactions. So she knows what she's talking about. And that's what she's running the company now. So for those who are watching the live stream, I'm going to stop the live stream because the next part of the information is proprietary and I cannot put it out there like that now that I know.